What's up, everybody? Welcome in. And this is the announcement video for the Celestial Falcon issue #1 relaunch Kickstarter. Now, I'm going to start this off with saying, yes, the first Kickstarter failed. We failed. We didn't make our goal, but we came really, really close. And that's thanks to each and every one of you out there. So I want to say first, before we get into anything, before we talk about the relaunch, before we talk about dates, yes, I do have dates for all of you. Before we talk about any updates, I want to thank everybody who was involved in the first Kickstarter. I hope you come back for the relaunch. The second Kickstarter, I'm actually going to be sharing the link everywhere. Right now, I'm actually multi-streaming. I'm multi-streaming to Facebook and to YouTube. So if you're watching this on Dark Avenger C86, it'll be in the chat comments. If you're watching this on Facebook, it's going to be in the comments as well. So there we go. Oh, that's the wrong comments. Let's try that again. And there we go. So we are relaunching Celestial Falcon's Kickstarter because when you fail, you don't stay down. You get right back up and you do it again. That's a lesson to learn right here for everyone. Whenever you have something, don't be afraid to fail. You're going to fail at life. There are a lot of times in life where you're going to fail. The only failures that are truly successful failures are the ones where you don't get yourself up, brush yourself off, and do it again. We failed. We brushed ourselves off. We dusted ourselves off. We rethought the entire Kickstarter. And now here we are today talking about when we are going to be relaunching Celestial Falcon on Kickstarter. And this time around, we know it is going to be a success, and it's because of all of you awesome people, everyone involved in the project, everyone who's supporting the project, everyone who backed the project. So let's start off with the dates. October 22nd, that's a Tuesday, that's a week from tomorrow, Celestial Falcon will be relaunching. That is when we are going to be relaunching on Kickstarter. Right now, the tentative end date will be November 15th. So you have every moment from October 22nd to November 15th. We are going to be talking Celestial Falcon again. We're going to be doing more live shows. We're going to be reaching out to more people. This time around, the goal is going to be a little bit smaller. We're going to make the goal a little bit smaller. The rewards, we're going to shrink the rewards up a little bit. But we have some really awesome stretch goals. Like I said last time, those stretch goals are there. But this is all for the deluxe edition book. The book is done. The pages, the extra pages in the book are being finished as we speak. Literally, by the time this Kickstarter is finished in November, all that will be left to do is to send it to the printer, and then it's just a matter of time before we get it from the printer, and the books will be in all of our backers' hands as well as in our hands for when we decide to go to conventions or want to drop off books at a comic shop. So Celestial Falcon's Deluxe Edition is restarting. Again, this is a story that is something Brant and I are very, very passionate about. This is something we co-wrote together, something I created that we co-wrote it together. And again, the book is out. I'm sorry, my sheet's kind of covering it at the moment. But the first Kickstarter, a lot of things were going on, and it was crazy times. I believe this time is going to be 1,000 times better. We're going to get even more people involved in the project as far as backing, as far as sharing it. And that's the most important thing. And that's what I'm hoping all of you, when you come back to the Kickstarter, will be doing is resharing the new link, which I shared in our chat. And I'll share it again. I'll share it again before the end of this stream. And those of you that back the project, hopefully you'll all come back again and back the project once again at whatever tier you are at. We are reworking some tiers, like I said, but a lot of the awesome stuff you all enjoyed will be there. As a matter of fact, Brant and I did a video. It is live now on Comic Frontline where we reached out to all of you and asked all of you what you wanted from the Celestial Falcon relaunch Kickstarter. We asked a bunch of questions. We answered a bunch of questions we thought we would get. And if you'd like to answer any of those questions, you're welcome to go over to the Comic Frontline YouTube channel. The video is still, I believe, on the front page of Frontline still. I don't think it was buried yet, but if it was, if you click videos, you'll find the video. You can click it You can watch it, and you can feel free to share your thoughts or answer any of the questions that we had for all of you. But I believe in this Kickstarter. I believe in this book with every fiber of my being, and so does Brant, and so does Lisa, and everybody involved in the book, Lucas as well. And we are going to get this book out to you because it's super important to get this book out now, and I'm going to tell you all why. When Celestial Falcon 1 first dropped, this first issue that's behind me, it was approximately 2 years ago. A lot of stuff happened in between 2 years ago and today. As you all know, there was a lot of stuff going on online. There was a lot of stuff going on with my family, starting with my father, and now Tommy's in school. Now we're expecting our second beautiful child in this world by the beginning of 2020. So a lot has gone on in between the first issue and where we are today. The most important thing to get this issue out is, number one, we want to add more to the story. We want to give everyone who's read the first issue already more to come back and say, okay, I'm curious what they've added to the book. And we added a lot of meat to the characters and to the story in these 4 pages. I feel like you'll be able to relate with the characters, the supporting cast, most of all, more with these extra 4 pages. That's what we did this for. We did this to build the world around Chris. I feel like the first issue, we got a lot of Chris. So these 4 pages are kind of building up and fleshing out his friends a bit more without going into too many spoilers there. Another reason is we want it for anyone who hasn't read Celestial Falcon yet. We want to get it out there. We want to get the word out there about it. And Kickstarter is the best platform for creators because there's where we could share with other creators. We could share our projects. I know I met 2 awesome creators on Kickstarter when the first campaign ran. Backed both Kickstarters. Very happy. I believe I should be receiving my one of my backs because I backed at a digital level for one book, and another book I'm going to be waiting for a little bit because I got it printed. But we had so many amazing creators come out and actually help us, come out and support the Kickstarter, share it, and that means the world to us. And I can't wait for this one to start next week and have everybody back again and sharing and talking and having all of my friends. I consider my the creators I've talked with friends, and I actually had a few people come out and, reach out and message me. And I appreciate everything, all the feedback, all the support, everything everyone has given me, all of the support you've given all of us at Last Ember Press, at Shooting Star Universe. We appreciate all of that. Now, the third and final reason to why we want this book out now. Celestial Falcon issue number 2 is coming. We are going to be launching the Kickstarter for issue number 2 early 2020, early to mid 2020. And we want to make sure that not only do all of the people who've read issue number 1 2 years ago have a chance to reread the book, refamiliarize yourselves, because it's been a while, and that falls on our side. It's our fault again on that, but we're going to be a lot better. We're going to try to be a lot better with that. And we are going to be a lot better with that because we already have issue number 2. Like I said, we're planning that for early to mid 2020. We have issue number 3 that we are finishing off the written stuff on as we speak, and then I believe issue number 4 we're going to be starting up soon. So we will have the first arc done by the time each Kickstarter for each issue comes out. But that's the most important reason. Issue number 2 is coming soon, and we want to make sure everyone who has read the book or hasn't read the book has a chance to read the first issue, because the second issue, we're kicking up the gears. We're moving into high gear after this issue. We have the introduction issues done now. Now we're moving forward with the origin story, and we've got a lot of really awesome stuff coming. We just want to make sure that we have the foundation, the first issue out to everyone. Everyone's had a chance to read it. Everyone's had a chance to digest it. And then we're going to move on. And it's going to be a crazy ride. I promise all of you, this is not your typical superhero story where it's superhero versus supervillain, saves the world, day's over. No, there's a lot more involved with this story. You're going to find that the Shooting Star you're going to find that the 529 universe has a lot more of a deeper meaning than just pure good or superhero versus supervillain. You've got pure good versus pure evil. You got demons. You've got really dark entities that are looking to destroy, take over, and conquer the world. What do you do? And as the title of the Kickstarter says, this is warfare because there is this invisible war going on between good and evil. And now the characters in this book, obviously this first issue, we get introduced to them, but these characters throughout this first arc are going to be thrusted into that war of good versus evil. What's going to happen? Who's going to survive? Will they all survive? Won't they all survive? What is going to develop in this first introductory arc? Obviously, I've already talked about this. A decision is going to be made in this book that changes the 529 universe forever. Forever. It's something that impacts the world, and it's done. It's a choice that is made. Again, there are rules for a reason, and when you break those rules, something bad happens sometimes. So again, this is going to be a really huge, this is huge for all of us, and that's why we want to make sure that this Kickstarter gets funded. So we are coming back. We're coming strong in a week. And again, I'm here live. Anybody who's watching is welcome to chat. I'm not doing this on your standard Facebook, so I cannot see who's watching if you're watching on Facebook, but you're welcome to comment. I see both YouTube and Facebook comments. I will be doing more live shows. Let's talk about that now, because I've talked about the Kickstarter. I talked about the release, which is going to be the 22nd. Now, I will tease this. You may want to, if you haven't already, you may want to subscribe to the Last Ember Press newsletter, because there may be a special thing going on earlier than the release date. I'm not going to say any more than that. Again, Brant has been talking about the newsletter for a long time now. So my recommendation, especially if you are a supporter, if you like Celestial Falcon, if you want to support the Kickstarter, sign up for the newsletter. You can always unsubscribe. It is not a lifetime commitment. You can subscribe today and unsubscribe whenever you want. We'd love for you to stay because there's a lot of really awesome stuff. I'm subscribed to the Last Ember Press newsletter because I love reading the stuff Brant writes. Again, I'm part of Last Ember Press, so of course I'm going to say that, but a lot of people are subscribed to the Last Ember Press newsletter, and a lot of people are really enjoying it. So definitely, if you'd like to get some special early bird info on the Kickstarter, wink, wink, definitely consider subscribing to the Last Ember Press newsletter as soon as possible before the Kickstarter starts. And if you want to subscribe after too. Again, it's an awesome newsletter. But anyway, now moving on from that, what's going to be going on throughout this campaign? Now, this is on YouTube. I do have an update video coming, or an update part to my haul video that's coming. So anyone watching this on Dark Avenger C86, I have my haul video. I've already recorded it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a update for the channel ahead of the haul video. So look forward to the update and haul video soon. Probably be uploaded on Tuesday. For everybody else who's watching, I am going to be dedicating a lot of my online time to this campaign. Last time around, I dedicated a lot of time, but unfortunately, a lot of things happened. Literally, the campaign started, and then this happened, and that happened, and the other thing happened, and things just kept getting crazier and crazier, and everything else was happening at the same time. And honestly, I blame myself because it pulled me away from the Kickstarter, and I noticed the last couple of days of the Kickstarter, when I was really pushing things into high gear, that's when everything started kicking up again. So I blame myself for not being around as much as I should have. We all do. I know Brant has mentioned it on the the questions we asked everybody on Frontline. We both blamed each other that we weren't around as much. This time around, I'm going to be dedicating a lot of my time to live streaming on Facebook, on YouTube, maybe doing something on Instagram. I'm going to be sharing this everywhere, talking about this everywhere. So everyone who's watching this video, whether you're watching it live or post-live, any questions you have, anything you'd like to talk about when it comes to the Celestial Falcon 529 universe, feel free to come out to all the live shows. I'm going to be talking about it. I'll probably be repeating myself a lot because, again, this is the first issue, and we're going to try to get it out there. But again, if people come on, if you all want to come on and ask questions or throw out some comments and stuff, we'll talk. We'll have definitely awesome conversations. But we're going to be sharing this in a lot of different places. We're going to be sharing this all across the internet. We're going to be doing live shows. I'm going to be doing live shows and dedicating a lot of time to doing live shows, which is what's going to lead into the update for my YouTube channel again, because a lot of times being focused on the Kickstarter for the next month. That's going to take me away from doing a couple of things online, but not everything, just certain things. So again, if you're watching on YouTube, keep an eye out for that update. But we're coming back. We're coming back strong. We're coming back harder than we came the first time around. So if you thought we were, what do you call it? If any of you missed out, that was it. If you missed out on the Kickstarter the first time around, good news. We're starting it again. It's coming at you all next week. I'm giving you a week and a day early notice. Celestial Falcon issue number 1's deluxe edition is coming back to Kickstarter. We're relaunching it. If you missed it, you can definitely jump in this time around, and we're going to be having a lot of fun with it. We're going to be doing a lot of shows, a lot of stuff, promoting and talking about this. So if you notice on my social media, I'm pushing a lot of this Celestial Falcon book, a lot of this Kickstarter. That's because we are very dedicated to this book. We want to make sure it gets funded this time. We want to make sure each and every one of you get your hands on an issue, because we want to make sure that you have a part of the beginning, because that's what this is. This is the beginning of the Celestial Falcon universe. I'm sorry, I'm moving around, dropping links. Okay, thanks, Brent. Okay, Brent is on Facebook and he says he's dropping links, but I don't see them, Brent. I don't know why. Oh wow, I cannot access Facebook for some reason. That's weird. But it says I'm live. So Brent, if you are seeing this, thank you for sharing the links. Apparently, it's not letting me click on anything Facebook. It won't let me access the chat. And I did share a link, but it won't let me share it again on Facebook. But I did share it on YouTube. For some reason, it's not letting me do it. I don't understand why. That's weird. Because it does say all destinations. I'll try one more time. Hopefully it posts. If not, at least YouTube, you all have it more than once. But thank you all so much. Oh, Brent messaged me. Let's see. You're live. I'm watching on Facebook. JD is chatting there too. JD, I'm so sorry. All right, you know what? I got to get on Facebook and see what everybody's saying. Because now I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, here we go. I see me. I see comments. The link is there. Good. Let's set up. Oh, okay. So JD's talking about you guys are going to do an interview with me soon. Yes. And then Brent said, we'd love to. Yes. Let's definitely set that up, JD. Absolutely, positively. I'm going to click this, and you're probably going to hear my lovely voice for a second. That's weird. Wow. So it does say I'm going to do an interview with me soon. Yes. And then Brent said, we'd love to. Yes. Let's. Wow. That was loud. That was very loud. I'm sorry. I'm delayed, though. So let's see. October 22nd, Celestial Falcon will be relaunching. End date is November 15th to reach the goal. And then Brand shared the link. JD, tiers will be reconstructed. Support, share, and promote. Yep, we are reconstructing everything. Earning your way into the comic. Okay, JD sharing a bunch of stuff for the thing. You guys, and then we talked about the interview. And then Lisa joined. Hi, Lisa. Instant replay. Okay, so I'm sorry. I don't understand why. I mean, when we did this on Frontline, it worked. For some reason, it's not working today. But I want to thank everybody for coming out on Facebook. I apologize to anyone who was here that I didn't see. JD, thank you for showing up. I appreciate that. And Brant and Lisa, I'm glad you're both here as well. This is delayed, though, for all of you, because I'm watching and I'm just now realizing on Facebook that, what do you call it, that the comments aren't coming through. And now I'm on Facebook, and any minute now I'm going to be wincing because, oh, the loudness. Yeah, there it is. So thank you all so much for being here. We're going to be relaunching, and we're coming at you hardcore, like I was saying. JD, I look forward to that interview. So look forward to an interview with JD, the Media Jack, by the way. And look forward to a bunch of stuff. We're going to be all over the place. Like JD said in the comments, we reconstructed redesign, relaunch, redoing everything for Celestial Falcon issue number 1's deluxe edition. I'm sorry, I'm on very little sleep. I think I need a little bit of a rest. Take care, everybody. I'll be seeing all of you soon, very soon. As a matter of fact, I'll be seeing all of you on the 22nd when the Kickstarter relaunches. So I'll see you all in a week and a day. And until then, take care. For those of you on YouTube, keep reading, keep collecting, because you're on my comic book channel. And yeah, feel free to bring your questions out on October 22nd, because me and Brant, I believe, will be here live as we relaunch Celestial Falcon issue #1. Take care, everybody.